All right, good morning. It is July 29th. It's 8:51 a.m. and I am going to try and catch you up on all the things we've been working on here at the beach house. So you might have seen in the last video that I started doing this work underneath the balcony around all of the deck joists. That's all done now, and I just started a little bit of work on this column, but all of that area is all done up around there on this, all three sides. I put in a trim piece and then the flashing that will be underneath the upper decking will hide that flashing from above. But that lets all the water that would run down the upper wall come down and drain over and sort of miss all this stuff. This wall is all done now. That hadn't been finished before. I don't know if you had seen any of that done. I think you have seen all of this house wrapped, but we did like get the inside corner trim and this exterior corner trim started. I haven't done anything right here. You did see in the last video also that we got those upper windows in up there on the second story that are in the stairway. But what you haven't seen since is, I'll have to get underneath the scaffolding here, is we went ahead on this front wall. We've shifted around here, and this house used to have a larger window here and then an upper window there, and then it had two of those great big windows up there, and we decided to change it so that it would have these sort of graduating windows that go up. This isn't obviously a very good view because I've got a giant lilac bush and scaffolding in the way, but you can probably see that we've got this whole side sided and done, and this one almost done. Today we're going to finish that. We're going to fix this post that's rotted at the bottom. We're going to build a wall there to as part of that repair, and that wall will extend upward up there, and we're going to try to side all of that today. We're also going to try and get the siding off of this front wall to start doing that. We have a new front door that we're going to put in. Inside, you'll be able to tell more of this front wall work from the framing in here. So there you can see that we've made a smaller opening in an existing larger opening. So we didn't have to do anything with the header because it's already spanning that. Here you can see that was where the upper window was. There was an identical upper window there. And then we've just moved this one down and there. So now we have these sort of graduating windows that go up with the staircase. We think that makes it look more like a lighthouse from the outside. And it does give us a little more privacy up here. Our view out these windows was really of the neighbor's house, and so we don't need that. We're still getting some morning sunlight. This is the inside of those two windows I showed you from below. We've already got the jambs put back in. This is the wall that we had to rebuild a whole bunch of, where the ants were. That's been sheetrocked, and I've taped it at least so that it's on its way back to being put back together. This door is still out because I've got to rehang it, but we also changed out all those electrical boxes, so we've patched all those places where the old boxes were all rusted out, and we replaced all those with new plastic boxes. The other main thing we did, which I didn't really point out in the beginning of the video, but I'm sure you saw it, is that we did manage to get all the siding on the upper walls, the ocean view window walls. And so not only did I do below the deck here, below the balcony deck, we're about 95% complete up there. So all of that's done. So there's one of those electrical boxes that we've replaced. Just take you up and show you. So all this is done. So we replaced those with some plastic electrical boxes and caulked them in so they're sealed up. But you can see all this is all sided now. So this is looking a lot better. Starting to look a little bit more like a house from the beach. There's a pretty good view. So that's coming together. We're going to stay out front. We'll fix this up. This siding should go pretty soon, but I've got to get that door rehung and put in. And then of course we've got to get up to the crow's nest. It's probably going to wind up being the last place we get, but we'll get it. The other thing we did, which we hadn't planned to do, Wendy did it. We wound up gutting pretty much that entire crow's nest area. It was all wood in there, no sheetrock, and we had a lot of ants up there. And it turns out that by tearing out all that wood and all that insulation, we discovered some ant nests, cleaned them all out, and we haven't seen an ant in this house since. So I think that might have been one of the best things we've done. I'll show you that in another video. But Wendy spent an entire day or day and a half getting that all out and into the van, into the dump. So anyway, that's our update for now. Sorry for the long video. If you don't want me to send these, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll keep sending them to you. Anyway, that's our progress so far.